Potato is a very dynamic crop because there are so many things that you can use. I have traveled and I've seen the many uses that we can achieve with potatoes. Currently, the main product that can be produced through potatoes is French fries, and French fries is widely used in Kenya. So in terms of value addition, the farthest you've been able to go is fresh cut products, which means you get the potatoes, you peel it, and you cut it, and you pack. That is as far as we can go. But there is a further process, in terms of getting the product into the worldwide sector, which is frozen, pre-cooked and frozen, and that is where we need to get to be. For everyone, apart from the ones that have been on focus, there are so many people that import potatoes in Kenya. Currently, I would estimate about 500 tons of potatoes is imported per month in the country. Having said that, it's not that we lack the potatoes that can be used for the same. The imported potatoes have gone an extra process, and the process is called blanching, that is pre-cooking, and freezing. That is the step that they take that we normally do. Us as serene fries, we normally produce fresh cut. We don't do the blanching, and we don't do the freezing. There are so many factors that address, or rather that inform how to go about the freezing part, and that is the technical part, and which is not available currently in the country. So this is driven by the variety of potatoes that is currently available in Kenya. For a long time, the varieties that are available in Kenya cannot be used for blanching and freezing. So I would imagine they have tried to look locally for solutions into importing of these potatoes, because beyond availability, there is logistical nightmare of having to import the potatoes locally, to the country. So I would imagine they have tried to look for local solutions, but they have not been able to, to get the correct or the right product for what they use. One of the biggest challenges is the use of the correct varieties for their planting. There's this general assumption that any potato can be used for whatever use that you want. So, and that is why there's been a way, or the farmers are always planting the same varieties for a long time. So that has been the biggest challenge, that the farmers don't know the varieties they need to plant for specific markets. And that is where the world is going. We cannot ignore that. The other challenge that is happening is because there's no available seed for whatever. For example, if today you want to plant potatoes for crisps, most people don't know where to get these varieties or seeds, primary seed for that crop. Or even if it's for French fries, you don't know where you're going to get this. So there's that lack of knowledge where you can get the potatoes. Finally, it is the practice that we use for farming. I have been so many places in this country, and one of the things that I get is, when you go to the farmers, they tell you you've been planting potatoes for what, 20, 30 years? The new things that you're telling us, they don't make sense. But they're the right things that should be done in terms of, for example, how you plant or you place your crop, when you're planting your potatoes. It has changed from what you have believed in into what is the right way of doing things. So it has to be a holistic approach on how we do things. And most importantly, is before you even think of planting your potatoes, is you have to carry out soil testing. That is the primary task that you have to carry out before you even think of putting that potato in the ground.